नमस्कार। Mindfulness. It is the awareness that develops by paying attention in the present moment or moment by moment experience without judgment. Mindfulness is not about just paying attention, but about paying attention differently, paying attention more wisely, so that we're not frantically thrown into our future worries or thinking about our past, but being present, being fully alive right here, right now. But why mindfulness? Because in our frantic world today, we are doing multitasking, jumping from one thing to another in a frantic way, rather than experiencing what it is right here. We do not just pay attention to the minute, ordinary details moment by moment, but we just do things without even thinking. We drive from one place to another without knowing or seeing where we are going. We drink a cup of coffee, but not experiencing even the coffee, just thinking something else. We eat watching television, not enjoying even television fully or what we are eating. Mindfulness essentially brings us into that awareness, a deeper sense of being rather than doing, so that we are more alert, more focused, even more compassionate, kind, making wise choices. Rather than reacting, we start responding. What it means that when a stimulus, when something happens in our life, we tend to try to problem solve, analyze, react to that situations quite quickly. When we are still, there is a space that develops between the stimulus and the response. And in that space, we can make right choices. And in that right choice lies our freedom, as Viktor Frankl, famous psychiatrist, says. When we make right choices in a calm, uncluttered, wise way, we become more successful, more social, more aware, more compassionate towards ourselves, each other, and the world around us. We start loosening our mind, coming back to our senses. Mindfulness is now a boom in the world. However, it comes from more systematic practice that described in Buddhism, but it's not about being condoning to a religion. It's very secular practice developed by Jon Kabat-Zinn and various others for last 30-40 years. And neuroscience and other research, a huge amount of evidence-based research throughout the world has proven practicing simple mindfulness meditation makes us more focused, more calm. In front of our daily worries, we can make right choices. Even physiologically, our blood pressure drops. We sleep better. Our immunity gets better. Even we live longer, happier. Positive emotions rise. We become less anxious, less depressed. There are research in mental health that mindfulness prevents, as well as prevents the recurrence of anxiety, depression, stress, and other mental health problems. So it's been used worldwide in mental health treatment, as well as bringing the mindfulness best practices in our world makes us live better, more positively, more flourishingly, in the way of being rather than doing. Mindfulness is not a religion. It's not a relaxation practice. It's not a tool, but it's a systematic practice to gradually change ourselves. It changes our brain. There are research that a various amount of changes that happen with systematic practices of mindfulness, which makes us pro-social, more compassionate, kind, calm, alert, awake, and we are fully, radically alive right here in this present moment. As the present moment awareness develops, we talk about being A, B, C. A is being aware of ourselves, our thoughts, emotions, our surroundings, about each other. B is about being with the experience, moment by moment, whatever we are doing right here, right now. And C, by creating a space between that reactions which become response, a better response to situations in our daily lives. Giving an example, mindfulness is about, if you're like watching a film, a thriller, sometimes we just get lost in the storyline, we shake and holding our armchair rests. But mindfulness is about sitting back, knowing that this is just a cinema, pixels going up and down, and we are not lost in the plot or the storyline. It gives us the space to be aware of what's happening around us, our thoughts that are tormenting, our emotions that are rising, but holding those thoughts and emotions with greater peace, rather than getting lost, ruminating. Because mind is a fantastic tool. However, we try to problem solve, analyze, and start ruminating, and we get lost in the plot so much, we are not able to make right decisions. We freeze, we panic, we run away, or we just start fighting. We're trying to control and lose control. Mindfulness gives that balance in life where we are aware of our situations, but we are aware of the contents of our awareness. The awareness stays still, the deeper sense of who I am. But the contents of the awareness is our thoughts and emotions, knowing that we are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions. Somebody said, a great teacher, that we are sky, unlimited sky, and the rest is just weather. Dark clouds come, shiny clouds come. We notice this is a bad thought, this is a good thought, rather than holding on to these thoughts. Mindfulness practices brings us in that awareness, having a separation from who we really are, watching our thoughts and emotions and bring in the moment. Let's practice mindfulness. Let's improve our lives in a more positive, calm, happy, considerate, and compassionate way. Thank you for listening.